mind control back in the fray and have the highest armor. As he will lay down the edict. I'm not too sure that was from Samel. But down bottom is where they fight First Blood. The Gyrocopter ends up dropping Hellscream. Totally chase down Ari. Ari's gonna live. Had a fairy fire too for good reason too. Allows you to fire waves very quickly with that Echo Slashes. Up top, Mind Control in some trouble. He's gonna fall, but they might find Whitemon in turn. Toby is trying to chase down the Jakiro. And the creeps eventually will get him. The Eidolons multiply on that last attack. So, gets the kill there from the grave. Down bottom though, Hellscream in some trouble with the tag team. Level 2 actually coming in here from Ari, and Ghost is probably gonna die as well. Does have the afterburner, so he runs fast but not fast enough to get away from 33. 2 kills going the way of Tundra down bottom as 33. Is he looking at so Whitemon was the one who got the last hit surprisingly with the liquid fire. Down bottom, 33, Doom's online, drops it onto Ghost, who's been having a rough game so far, and that Divine Favor is not going to be keeping him alive. Is Ghost going to die though? No, looks like he's probably going to live here. Survives with like 60 HP to his name. The Divine Favor does help in the end. The armor comes in handy, and up top they get the Kes. Thanks to the rotation coming in from Hellscream. Out. Down bottom, Toby in some trouble here on the Chen, losing some HP, and now BZM's going to come in as well, but Hellscream going to make it a bit difficult for him to catch up to Ghost. Ghost, though, does finally tank the stun. He's dead. And Tundra just making this bottom lane a living nightmare for the carry of NIGMA. And speaking of the top lane, well, the Enigma's dead there. Toby's dead down bottom. Tundra just running over the side of NIGMA Galaxy here in this early game. BZM in the meantime just getting his mana burned by the Satyr Mind Stealers. He's about 700 gold away from the Blink Dagger. As up top, Sumail makes his first rotation of the game, but instead tanks a Raptor dance to the face. Pure surviving for now, switches over to the shoulder side and starts parrying. Gets away, but Whitemon's not going to be so lucky. In fact, the Shuriken bouncing over to Pure. He might die as well. Hellscream's on the run. He tries to fight back on the Kes, but he's not successful. The Bounty Hunter finds too, but in the meantime, they lost the Enigma as well. 33 rotates in on the Doom, and now they are looking for Hellscream. Can they find him? They drop the sentry, they get the kill. Ari could have potentially died there, but instead lives, gets himself to level 6. That's a lot of gold going back the way of Tundra, because that bound the prize. He just wants to take away this tier 1 tower from Mind Control, make sure that NIGMA Galaxy have got less space on the map to farm. And man, Mind Control, he literally just TP'd top here. Is he gonna die again? Well, Divine Favor's out from the Chen, giving him some armor and some time, but his own Eidolon was body blocking him. Oh no, Mind Control. That is not how you micro. Toby will be collateral damage as well. And Hellscream comes in, but can't do much elsewhere on the map. Pure? What? Okay, well, he's gonna die, so you get a little something down bottom if you're Enigma, but up top looks like Hellscream's probably gonna be falling again. Ari, though, tanks a Shuriken to the face, dropping very low but not dying, setting up for another kill on the Bounty Hunter. And things just not looking good here for the side of NIGMA Galaxy in the early game. Let's see that Ghost is not having that good of a time. BZM actually ahead. But surprisingly, Pure's the one who's the lowest net worth on his team. Not something you see typically. As BZM, once again, he's gonna find Ghost here. The ice parts there. They lay down the hand of God. The Divine Favor's out onto the Gyro, but he's dropping very low. 33 with the Blade Mail. Tries to fight back, but Hellscream turns it around. Gets himself a double kill on the Bounty Hunter. It's gonna be one rich Bounty Hunter, and Ghost, oh, survives by the skin of his teeth. He's gonna live. And man, Tundra starting to get a bit overzealous here, not respecting the future as BZM just yet, but he's gonna get there eventually. As Hellscream, oh, drops the track. Ari, alert, will drop the sentry ward and see the Bounty Hunter. Ghost wants to try and cut off this tusk from the retreat path, and he will do so as Ari trying to run away, but the Rocket Barrage is gonna connect. Walrus punches there. The Raven Veil's coming out. They're from Pure looking to turn this fight around, but it's not going to work because Mind Control drops the black hole. They're going to find BZM and Pure needs to run. Track laid out onto him. Is he going to be successful? Well, Whitemon comes in and that's the end of that. They will only get the Tusk and the DK, but still, NIGMA slowly but surely. Pure is going to just commit the Raptor Dance to farm away these double stacks, but oh, Hellscream. He's going to keep an eye on to Pure. Vessel lay down upon him. As he will try and TP out, will be successful, and Hellscream's gonna try and TP out as well, but Whitemon's got the Ice Path, and Hellscream is in some trouble. Ari rotates in on the Tusk, and now the Bounty Hunter is dead. That's a lot of money going over to the two supports. Done with the Blink Dagger. He's queuing up the BKB and not the shot, which is a bit surprising. I feel like the shot's got very good value this game. But up top, Ari goes for a bit of a stroll in the Radiant off lane and is going to be found here. It's going to be another track kill going the way of NIGMA. Be very careful about giving up these kind of kills as Ari. Yeah. I'll just leave the kill over for Samel. Oh, up top, BZM. Just going to die as Mind Control commits the black hole. Not too sure what BZM was doing up there, but anyway, down bottom, seems like they want to try and set up a Samel here on the Leshrac. As TUNDRA actually going to smoke up and move towards the top lane, but everyone from NIGMA Galaxy is down bottom. They're looking towards Ari, who's going to fall here. And TUNDRA, not too sure what they're setting up for here. There's no one around. And, oh, what on earth? Kez ends up falling in the dire triangle. They find Pure once again. What's going on in this game? It's got 4 deaths.
Put on a hard hat. That baby is coming down.
TUNDRA though smoked up. They're gonna get something done here in the mid lane. NIGMA Galaxy gonna pop a smoke as well, but they don't know that TUNDRA already here. Toby's gonna be the one who gets revealed, and they're gonna go straight in, but Mind Control! Oh, he was so aware and ready for the possibility. The black hole's out, 103. This fight is over. Send it packing home. TUNDRA, they need to run. And everyone's gonna get the hell out of here. It's gonna be a free rush for NIGMA Galaxy. Mind Controlled, always so damn ready. Showing us why he's a TI winner. BZM, oh no, he's gonna be spotted here. Hellscream, oh wait, he didn't see him. Oh my god, the timing is absolutely insane. BZM's gonna get away because they didn't see him. Well, they will still find Ari on the Tusk. So some track money going over to Samel and Hellscream. Speaking of Hellscream, he's actually quite farmed on the Bounty Hunter. Got himself Vessel, Yule, Post Staff, looking towards that Lotus Orb next. Not an item you see coming out on this hero very often, but is a pretty good item. Does amp up all of his damage. And in the mid lane, Mind Control, he will just commit the BKB and the black hole for the Kez. The 33 walks into it. He's unable to cancel it with the help of the Doom, so no chance for him to stop Mind Control. And NIGMA Galaxy once again just explode onto the mid lane. There's no buyback onto the Kez. There's no buyback onto 33. And this tier 3 should most certainly be falling Ghost, though. He is taking the tier 2 up top. Not too sure what's going on there. Type of insight comes out from the Chen, though. He will keep the creep wave alive, although TUNDRA trying to find Samel, but Samel gets the Shadow Walk, or rather the friendly Shadow over from the Bounty Hunter that gives him the damage resistance he needs to survive. And now Ari is probably going to be falling here. The Edict ticking will catch him. Probably going to be losing at least the melee racks here. It seems like NIGMA Galaxy really want to try and take it down. BZM though, gonna get the fight started. There's the Doom coming out. They actually hurl the Gyrocopter into the side of TUNDRA. There's still a BKB available for this Ghost Gyro, but he's not using it. Will finally use it. Solar Crest handed over. They're trying to keep that Gyro alive, but the Gyro is still doomed up. He needs some time before he can come back into this fight. And now that the Dooms run out, he's gonna drop the call down. Pure though, still looking towards Ghost. And Ghost is gonna fall. The BKB from Pure allows him to secure the kill. TUNDRA now trying to scramble without 33, but NIGMA Galaxy trying to scramble without their Gyrocopter. I'm sure TUNDRA is going to come out on top. As Hellscream also going to be the one to lose his life. It's a 2-for-2 exchange, actually. Which is not all that bad, to be honest, when you consider everything. on the side of Tundra, so that's going to be a hard black hole to get away from, not to mention the extra damage. As down at the bottom lane, they're trying to find Toby, but Toby's a lot tankier than he looks. He's got the Pipe of Insight, he's got the Hand of God, he's got the Solar Crest, and Pure, despite all of his damage, he's unable to find Toby. They'll finally bring him down. But it requires everyone from Tundra to come in, and now Mind Control, being caught out. He's got the BKB, Black Hole's at the ready as well as he looks to find it, and once again it connects on 3. How the fuck does Mind Control do it every single time? They're all dropping low health scream. He needs to clean up the fight once again. One more shooter can do it, but Sumail, he's gonna come back in on the Leshrac. And oh my, time and time again, you have to fear the Mind Control Enigma. Tundra, they're going to smoke up once again. They're going to find the Gyrocopter on the goes. They're going to drop the Doom, but the 4-stars are there. The BKB is going to come out as well. Although the shards, they blocked the Gyrocopter in. He's in some trouble, but 33 is actually the one who's dropping very, very low. He's eventually going to fall in Mind Control. Did pop the BKB this time, so the Black Hole gets interrupted, but it's good enough. It does the job, and now NIGMA Galaxy can clean up the fight. There's 2 dead already on them. It's going to be 3. BZM's going to fall very, very soon. He takes down the Leshrac with him, but Tundra should be able to clean up Pure, who is sitting very, very low on HP, trying to get something done, but he cannot fight into all of these summons. Hellscream just cleaning up the fight on the Bounty Hunter. Vessel, Track, Shurikens. He's got everything in the world to work with, and Ari, well, Toby's going to make sure he doesn't get away thanks to those Mud Golem, who can probably take this fight, and 33 is going to go in. Buyback's going to come out from Ari. They want to try and punish NIGMA while they don't have their goes. Sacrifice is going to be committed from the Jakiro, but it's a bit off the mark. They're trying to chase down Toby, who's a very hard kill to find. In the meantime, Ari focused on someone else. Toby tried to TP out, but that is very ambitious. Although, he is pretty hard to kill. That Crimson Guard's keeping him alive, and now the friendly shadow coming through. This is taking a lot longer than expected. I mean, they will eventually get Toby, but it's, yeah, the XD's out in the chat. Toby knows that this has taken far longer than it should have. Hellscream's gonna scout out the BZM DK. The Hex was there from Sumail. He actually just picked it up. I didn't even notice that. So rich on the Leshrac, and now Pure trying to come back in with the Raptor Dance, but that's it. His kit is spent. The Doom comes out onto the Gyrocopter, but he's got the BKB. Ghost is going to try and run away. Sumail dropping low. Sumail will fall, but Mind Control, he's here. He's got the Eidolons. He's got the Malefice. Ghost will eventually die, though. And NIGMA Galaxy, they lose their 2 goals. BZM buys back, and that might actually be Roche going the way of Tundra. Doesn't have buyback here, though, on the Leshrac, so has to be careful not to die. Ghost also with no buyback. Ari is going to be able to pick up the shield rune and blink away. Wiring Ripper actually pulling him back, but Snowball's going to keep him alive for now. Sumail, does he want to go in on this? Okay, yes, he will commit. Split Earth is out, but a very good Ice Path coming in from Whitefall, catches out the 2 of them, and now 33, he's found the correct target on the back line. It's going to be Mind Control on the Enigma. The Doom's out onto him. Sumail dropping very, very low in the front line. The physical damage a bit too much, but Headscream with the Wind Waker. He's going to keep Sumail alive for a little while longer. As Ghost now pops the BKB, realizes there is no Doom and there is no Pure either because he's taken down. Ghost gets himself a double kill, and now Tundra in full retreat. With no Doom, no Pure. Uh-oh, BZM, he's going to be found right away here by Sumail. Hex is up, but there's a snowball save coming in. Doom gets dropped onto the left. It's the first Doom down for the count. 33's got some angles to help him out with the second one, but he's taking a lot of damage out here from Ghost on the Gyrocopter, who's now going to turn his attention towards the Dire Throne. He still has the Aegis at the ready, remember, so you're going to have to take him down twice. And Tundra, got a glyph at the ready if need be. Pure's going to go in, though the Black Hole's out instantly from the Mind Control Enigma, but he did pop BKB. So he's going to fall the once. Buyback's out from him. He's going to refresh up at the ready for round number 2. Another Doom gets thrown out. Not too sure who it's on top of. It's actually on top of the Bounty Hunter, but Ghost is cleaning up shop. And the double Gs have been dropped. 2 letters. And that's the end of the first game here between Tundra and NIGMA Galaxy. Bit of a switch up in the way NIGMA drafts. This time around, you're going to have a mid-Timbersaw in the hand. Yes, time goes on. The Lone Druid will only get stronger and the puck will be bullied out of that lane. Just how it goes. The only thing working out in BZM's favor is actually the fact that the bear has got no magic resistance, so he will be taking full damage. As I say that though, it seems like they found first blood down bottom, taking out Hari on the bumper kills across it. Down bottom, Whitemon might be in some trouble. Ari does rotate over though on the bounty hunter, and Toby might be dead. Kinetic field actually taken level 2 as opposed to the glimpse, and Scream charging up top, looking towards Pure, but he's got Fairy Fire and a Magic Stick to work with. Mind Control's going to try to find an angle for the crush, but it's hard to do so without the boots. You're playing against Pure, who's got the brown boots picked up already, but Pure's actually going to go in. What on earth? He just walked into that one, says, take my life, please. Send me back to the fountain. And well, looks like Mind Control's also going to be going back to his, but they're not able to chase on the side of Tundra, not without giving up their own life, so they'll have to let Mind Control go, and NIGMA get away scot-free up top. The first power rune of the game is going to spawn top. It's going to be an ant damage. Hellscream's just going to pick that up and start charging towards the top lane, where Pure is in some trouble once again. Thunderstrike actually laid out onto Mind Control, but it's not enough to push him back, and now with Hellscream coming in, they will find the Disruptor as well. Hell, Ari might be in some trouble too. And Damage Rune and the Bash, give them the kill. Buck is going to TP in, try and find some return kills, and he's got the Dream Coil, so he will be finding Mind Control at the very least, but that's all he's going to get. 3 for the price of 1, NIGMA, they know that's a bargain. And Ghost, well, he's going to get some getaway. So Mind Control will not be able to snowball any further. The TP is coming in up top. 33 has the Ravage at the ready. Hellscream might be in some trouble here. He tried to chase out onto Pure, but Pure healed back up with the salve, and they will find the Spirit Breaker. Does cost them the TP from 33 though, so that actually dropped out CS and see how much he's got. 47 and 18 compared to 40 and 7, so not that bad. Of course, the Lone Druid will have an advantage, but he's not losing out by nearly the margin he should, as up top, oh man, I take my eyes away from Pure, and he's dead again. Who's a bit overzealous, a bit too confident in his abilities to take some of these fights. Well, Charge is gonna come out, the Timber Saw is here, they're gonna try and find 33, slowed down by the Chakram, dropping very, very low. Another crush, some more right clicks, and they get the kill with the Whirling Death. Pure TP's up top, Ari cancels his TP, and now Pure's gonna be on the run. Just to see if he can get the puck, but he will ultimately stop. Let's go, spots up Whitemon. Slowed down by the inhibit from the Diffuser Blade, and there's Toby with the Ice Path. Trying to control up the Disruptor, but no chance for Ghost to actually close in the gap until Sumail with the Timber Chain from downtown comes in and secures the kill. NIGMA bring in the numbers, and now Tundra, they need to run. They were completely out of position. The puck's going to be caught off guard by that charge, and they find BZM, 2 dead for the side of Tundra. They need to run. They need to give up these stacks over to NIGMA Galaxy. It's going to be kind of hard to find this Wisdom Shrine, and well, there's a smoke, and the Blink Dagger being revealed here from Mind Control. Corrosive Haze laid out to Whitemon. He's going to fall. Hellscream in some trouble as well. Gets caught out by the ult. The Nether Strike's there, and Toby, of all people, gets himself a double kill. Vision talent, so he's going to be able to find the Bounty Hunter if he shows himself. BZM teeping out, but it will be cancelled. Hellscream connects with the charge, and now elsewhere on the map, seems like NIGMA Galaxy trying to make the most out of that situation. Did make a move for the Disruptor, but the Disruptor turns around, drops the Static Storm, and now 33 is here with a devastating Ravage. Mind Control's going to die. Sumail's already dead. Toby's gone as well, and Roshan is not going to bash out screen today. Lets him get away with Daylight Robbery. How's that? And Tundra, they're smoked up. They want to try and take a fight. Blink Dagger's at the ready for 33. He's going to look for that perfect Ravage, and it's going to find 3. Right away, they're going to take down Ghost. No Lone Druid for this one. As now everything is up to Sumail to try and clean this fight up. Mind Control with the Crush, looking towards BZM. Hellscream charges in on the Spirit Breaker. But there's the Shard coming in from 33, actually controlling up this Timber Saw, so he's not able to output all that much damage at all. In fact, Mind Control's dead, Toby's dead, and it's just Sumail surviving for now. They will deal with the Timber Saw last. And Sumail probably going to be losing his life twice here. We'll try and take down 33 before he falls. And everyone from Tundra is dropping low. Smell, if you can make some plays, now is the time. Although it's going to be very hard to do so. Stuns, silences, all at the ready. Pure coming in with the damage from the Fury swipes. Lotus Orb laid out. The glimpse is there. And they will eventually kill off the Timbersaw as well. A full 5-man team wipe, all thanks to 33. Find mind control perhaps, but it's Toby they spot under the Observer. The anchor is going to be quickly dealt with. Trying to TP out. Does 33 actually pop Ravage? No, he's got the yield, so he will cancel out the TP. In the meantime, though, Tundra looking for the far more valuable target in the Radiant Triangle, and that's going to be Sumail on the Timbersaw. Static Storm, as well as the Dream Coil committed for him. They will get Sumail and Toby elsewhere on the map, just trying to run away and get away from this Tidehunter. Mind control in the meantime. Tries to secure. Pure, he's got a full Abyssal Blade done now. 28 minutes in. And he's found the Spirit Bear as well. Hellstream going to come charging in. See if he can allow that bear to wail onto Pure. But Pure cancels the return with the help of his Abyssal Blade. And Ghost will probably be losing the bear here. There's the Yield Scepter. They're going to catch him out and kill off the bear. 300 gold in Pure's pocket. Thankfully, Ghost has to resummon. If they find the bear again... Pure Whitemon though does spot out Hellscream. Hellscream trying to TP out, but he will be found. Glimpse back is there. And Hellscream is charged. Got shot by the Dream Coil. Static Storm's going to be dropped as well. Mind Control cannot blink in, and Pure's going to find him first. Mind Control needs to get away, but he will not succeed. As NIGMA Galaxy, they were scattered across the map. They tried to make some moves, but they're not going to succeed. Down bottom, the Spirit Bear trying to go at the tier 3. While the rest of Tundra finish off the Tormentor. And the full Shigos got done for the Tidehunter as well. Let's do a quick round of item checks. So, Coaster going for the Butterfly for the Bear is down bottom. Uh-oh, seems like a fight has broken out. Pure was caught out, but in fact, Tundra, they bring in the numbers, and now it's Ghost Spirit Bear who's going to be in trouble once again, going to be left for dead. He doesn't have another bear for 50 seconds. This could be a huge window. As NIGMA, in the meantime, they've also lost the Spirit Breaker as well as the Jakiro, and now Sumail's going to be in some trouble on the Timbersaw. Has the BKB but cannot TP out, as he doesn't have one. Even if he did, Pure could come in with the Skull Basher and find him. Glimpse back out onto Sumail. Should be falling most certainly here. Pure finding value out of the last couple of seconds remaining of the Aegis. 33 also picking up the Boots of Travel. Okay, NIGMA, they're going to make their move here. They're going to find the Bounty Hunter first. Nice Ravage coming in though from 33. Catches out the 3 on the side of NIGMA. They take out Mind Control right away, but Sumail with the BKB now looking to chop down this Tidehunter to size. BZM though tries to go in, gets clipped by the Ice Path. Is going to be fine for now, but in the meantime, Pure is cleaning up the fight. He's found the Hellscream Spirit Breaker as well. And now Tundra just going to call it a day. They've lost their Tidehunter, but they found 2 kills in turn, and they forced out a buyback from Mind Control, so they're happy. There's an Aegis Cheese and a Refresher Shot available for the taking. Scans are being thrown out by Tundra, but they're not going to be quick enough to respond to the pit. And there it is. That's a huge win coming in for the side of NIGMA Galaxy, but can they get away from this? That's the question. 33 is going to go in, drops the dead in the water, but Sumail's up to the high ground, so he's fine. Ghost gonna try and take out that anchor, but that anchor takes forever to die to the Spirit Bear. Dream Coil laid out onto controlling Toby as well on the Jakiro, and now Pure jumps in. He's got the Nullifier at the ready. He will bring down the 2-headed dragon. And Mind Control elsewhere, forced to pop his BKB and try to run away from the puck, but the puck is hot on Mind Control's tail. He gets the blink away though. Gonna be fine for now, although Sumail, as the Aegis has the cheese, Pure's going to turn his attention towards the Spirit Bear. From the high ground, Toby drops the Ice Path as a buyback comes out from him. Charge coming in from Hellscream, and once again are able to survive. There's a Blink Tagger on the Bounty Hunter of all items. And Toby eventually is going to die a second time. It's going to be a dieback for him. And NIGMA, Sumail is just by his lonesome. He's somewhat hard to bring down. He's already eaten the cheese here as Hellscream comes back in. BKB is available, and they do find the Bounty Hunter. So taking one out, but Pure, he turns around and he's brought down Hellscream. Hellscream, he's going to have to buy back if NIGMA want to try and fight this. Mind Control now without a BKB, trying to TP out, but there's the Dream Coil, cancelling his escape. And now Pure, with the Enrage, trying to disengage, but Sumail He's got the BKB, he's chasing forward, he's got a refresher shot at the ready as well, tries to timber chain forward, but the electromagnetic repulsion pushes back the timber saw as he's unable to make it. And that's going to be the end of that. That's a dieback onto mind control as well. Costa's bear being glimpsed back. BZM looking to find it, but uphill miss. And Coast, okay, survive for now. Hellscream not too sure where he's charging. He charged all the way to the top lane to try and catch the puck. But the puck is one slippery devil and not that easily caught out. As BZM starting to drop a bit low here. They will bring down the bear and finally turn their attention towards Mel, who will also go down. That's the Aegis. A very, very long and drawn-out fight coming in from Tundra, but the Ravage is going to be there. They're going to control up Sumail. Gets the pressure orb out though, and there's the BKB coming in from him. Static Storm catching out Hellstream, who's probably going to die for this, but if Sumail can clean up this fight, it's all worth it, although Pure is denying any possibility of that happening. As a buyback now comes out from Sumail, Pure just going in every single time he's got that overpower up. Although, EZM in some trouble. Ko shows up himself to the fight. It's a triple kill for the puck. And Sumail might end up being a dieback for him if he's not careful. And Rage coming back up for Pure in a bit. He's got the BKB for the time being. And Sumail, he needs to chain away, but he can't. He's silenced by the waning Rift. And BZM gets himself an ultra kill. Goes his Spirit Bear back up, but I'm not too sure what he can even do. Trying to find Ari on the Bounty Hunter. Whitemon, he's been fighting for so long. He's literally completely run out of mana. The glimpse back is going to be there as BZM gets the Rampage. He finds Ghost on his main hero. And this puck, gonna give it one last go. Mind Control actually blundered his blink. Doesn't get on top of BZM. Crushes in place. Blinks forward later, but I'm not too sure what he's gonna do now. In fact, he's just gonna get punished for his sins. He doesn't have the BKB and he is dead. No buyback for Mind Control. And that just might be game 33. Gonna turn his attention towards the final tier 4. It's gonna be taken down and now the throne's exposed from NIGMA. Coast is back up. His bear's here for another round, but Mega Creeps have been found. Throne in jeopardy, and a Static Storm comes in from Whitemon. A perfect Static Storm, catching out the entire lot of NIGMA Galaxy, or what remained of them. Everyone's dead. It's just a Spirit Bear surviving, and 33 pops the Ravage to survive. He's gonna get away. And Pure. Oh, Toby actually writes FF in the all chat, not GG. As NIGMA is going to take this time to discuss what's going wrong. The throne will fall. And GG gets called. Might actually end up doing a fair amount of work. Okay. Smoke on smoke action. Some Observer Ward on top of other Observer Wards here. Hellscream might be in some trouble. Concoction brewing up, but Pure actually can't get in range and stuns himself and might be in some trouble now. Aether Remnants are ready from Sumail, and I think Pure's just gonna die on the Alchemist. They're gonna give the first blood over to Sumail. Picks it up, and yeah, it's gonna make his lane even better against the puck. Dragging nonsense these days. Let me just have honest to god dual lanes. 33 gonna take some damage out here from Toby, but there's a Battle Hunger laid out onto Toby. Ari's gonna come in as well. He's got the Shuriken, and they will be able to get the Chikiro down bottom. Very important kill going over to the way of Tundra. Gonna bring 33 close to the helm. In fact, he's got the helm now, flying out on the couriers. Does deal quite a lot of damage. I mean, it's like, what, 320 per cog? So if you bounce him across, it's like 600 damage. Is up top, Coast. They're gonna find Whitemon, but he's got the death shot. He's gonna send Coast back. Illusory off, providing some vision, and they drop the concoction on top of Toby, who's in some trouble. Dream Coil committed by BZM. Hellscream instantly snaps it, but Coast looking to get in close towards Pure, who doesn't have the chemical rage. They will bring down the Alchemist, so arguably NIGMA finding the bigger kill, but they will lose Mind Control as well. If Coast can get away with this, it's gonna be huge, but he doesn't. He gets clipped by the Illusory Orb. He's probably gonna fall. Hellscream might be next, and they find Pure, but they're gonna lose 3 on the side of NIGMA Galaxy for doing so. Smell now. Yeah. To show how much he's gonna be able to do. Does find BZM with the Astral Step. That seems like it's gonna be the Clockwork who ends up dropping here more than anything. Toby completely whips on the Breathe Fire. And Sumail, well, now the Aether Remnant, unlikely he's going to find much here. In fact, though, sees BZM jaunt away and makes us move for Whitemon here, who will fall. And down bottom though, Tundra were able to get the tier 1 tower. Up top, Mind Control will find this one. So 1 for 1 on the towers here. BZM hitting some good timings on the puck as well as Mind Control is going to find the Arcane Rune in the mid lane. He's got his own helmet, the Dominator at the ready. His creeps here as well. Sumel's going to go in but miss on the Aether Remnant, so the Bounty Hunter gets away, but Hellscream comes in with the dust. They should be able to find Ahri. Ahri will fall, but there's a Dream Coil later onto Sumel. Concoction being channeled as well by Pure. Sumel's just gonna die here, as NIGMA cannot protect the mid lane, and now 33 rotates over on the Axe. He's got a call at the ready. A 2-man Black Hole coming up from Mind Control, but instantly cancelled thanks to the death shot. And now, oh, wait a second, Ghost actually rotates in with a sick call down, landing onto 2 on the side of Tundra. They will turn things around on NIGMA Galaxy, get themselves 2 big core kills. As Ghost, he's looking for more. He's got the maxed out Rocket Barrage. If he can stick on top of someone, he can take them down. But it doesn't seem like he's going to be able to do so. And Sumel, he's back from the dead. They're going to find Ahri as well here. Another step available, but it's not Sumel jumping in. It's actually going to be Hellscream, and they're going to settle for Whitemon on the Muerta. As Pioz TP'd him once again, channeling the Concoction, looking for a target, and they will find Toby. The illusory hop connects, and the acid spray was there, so BZM picks up a freebie. Pretty close to that Radiance. Mind Control up top though, looking to pressure the tier 2 with the Eidolons. And elsewhere on the map, they find 33. That's really able to close the gap, and Coast lands the call down. Very good start for the Gyrocopter too. Important that he also does well, because Pure the Axe call if the positioning is not great on that Black Hole. The mid lane though, they're going to set up here for BZM. The calling dropped down by Whitemon, allowing, maybe buying some time, but it's not enough. They commit the Black Hole, they get the kill. Fortunately, BZM does not live. Hellscream, he couldn't get up the cogs, but it doesn't matter. Survivability of the Yules. There's lots of stuff that can catch him, like the Concoction, the Coil, and well, NIGMA Galaxy, they're gonna find the perfect target on Pure, but they do they have the damage to bring him down? They do. Hellscream with the cogs, bounces him around like a pinball, and they find him. As now, Dream Coil laid out onto 2, but Coast is in the vicinity. Call down's gonna drop, it completely whiffs, but allows the cogs to be set up onto the Muerta once again, as Whitemon frozen, pushed around, pulled by a Remnant, and eventually brought down. NIGMA Galaxy, they had we're going to be going for the BKB next. A lot of stuff that the BKB is going to help with in this game. As in the mid lane, 33 just completely getting bounced around, but they will find Hellscream in turn. And now Pure with the Blink Dagger, setting up for the kill onto Toby, to survive for now with the parries as well as the one. And now Pure might actually be in some trouble. Ghost closing the gap, as Mind Control gets the Black Hole off. It's only for a couple of seconds, but it's enough to find the kill on the Alchemist. And Ghost, just to be a bit careful here, is fairly tanky and hard to bring down. 33 is looking to close the gap, but he doesn't have a lot of mana to work with here. This BZM looking to find some mail on the Void Spirit. Battle Hunger taking him out. Yule Scepter is going to be there. Another Astral Step coming up soon. He should be fine. And Hellscream, completely off the mark with that hook shot. Queuing up the pipe and he's queuing up the Crimson now that the pipe is complete. This is the side of Tundra. Hellscream is not the ideal target they want to start on, but they just might settle for him. Pure's going to go in with the Concoction. They're going to find the Clockwork. Easy peasy. Can they get more though? Smelia would be a really nice catch, and they will commit the Dream Coil for him. He used the Yules on the Axe, but should have used it on himself to try and live there. As now, Tundra gonna find more. Pure's got another Concoction with Toby's name written all over it, and it's gonna be Ahri who finds the kill. A bunch of track kills going the way of Tundra. Look at that, 3. Doesn't seem to think about the Satanic this game. Probably gonna need an MKB as well to deal with Pure, unless Pure makes a Nullifier out of that Radiance later on in the game. And up top, Sumel is gonna find the buck. They're gonna commit the Black Hole for it. BKB popped by Mind Control, so they get the kill.
on by a brick. Radiant's middle tower is gone.
Smell. So you don't want to catch him out. 33 actually dominates and hide along, surprisingly, just to keep vision. They're going to drop the Dream Coil on Samel as well. Toby's in the corner, but his eye spot's completely off the mark. Although Pure comes in with the concoction, lands onto 2. The call's going to be there. They will eventually find Samel. It now, but to work towards that Daedalus as in the mid lane. In the meantime, seems like Healthstream's going to be falling as well. Another track kill going the way of Tundra. These track kills, they start to add up pretty quickly. The Roche bit here. Tormentor was taken by them earlier as Samel once again going to be caught out here. Calls there from 33, but doesn't seem to make much of it. Pure, in fact, is going to end up stunning himself. He had the BKB at the ready, but he's not going to get a chance to pop it. Or is he? Well, he does, but he's still going to fall. Ghost just deals too much damage with the Daedalus. They get the Alk. Absolutely massive kill here for NIGMA. And now they're going to be able to get the Roshan as well. BZM, best he can do. Okay, smokes out from the side of Tundra. Who are they looking to find? They drop a Dream Coil onto a Helm Tree. BZM, that's not the black hole you're looking for. Excuse me, it's not the black hole Mind Control's looking for. It was out onto a phase-shifted puck, so the coil whiffs, the black hole whiffs, even Stevens, but Ghost, can he turn the situation around? There's another BKB piercing to save it, it's called Hookshot. It's out from Hellscream, but they've lost 2 on the side of NIGMA. Ghost still has the Aegis though, and if they could find BZM, it would absolutely be worth it as the Orchid comes in from Hellscream, helps them find the kill onto the puck. Samel now, they're gonna lose his life here. As 33 connects with the call, it's just Ghost left all alone in this big bad world. Buyback coming in from Hellscream. Ghost still has the BKB. He will be able to find the Muerta. The dunk finally comes in from 33. They will take Ghost down the once. Hellscream, can he find someone though? Hookshot coming back up in 10 seconds. Tundra, do they want to continue fighting this? Pure. He's got another concoction brewing. Will throw it down. Connects on to do. 33 getting in position for the perfect 2-man call. He will be able to find it. Dunks out onto 1. What a sick concoction coming in from Pure. That could have gone sideways had it not connected onto the both of them, but it does. And Pure, he's the man to thank. Enigma Galaxy, this could be absolutely huge. They're going for the sick wraparound play. Pure seems to have no idea what's coming. Hellscream has an opening here, but is he going to go in with the hookshot? No, he's looking for the backlines instead, where he's going to find 33. He's got the BKB though, and he's a tough nut to crack. I'm a bit surprised by Enigma's choice to go for this, as he's going to turn around, quickly take out the clockwork, looking to TP out, but there's the black hole coming in. They will find the axe, but I'm not too sure if that was the best target when Pure was right there. Okay, Enigma choose to commit the black hole onto the axe, and now at Tundra they kind of just have openings all over. BZM has an Octarine Core, but he gets pulled by the Remnant. No chance to get off the Dream Coil. And now Pure comes in with a 3-man concoction. What a beautiful setup coming in from the Alk. As BZM might still end up falling the shots there. He discharges the projectile. They really want to try and find the spark, but he blinks away. He's going to be fine, and Pure also able to get out with the help of the Blink Dagger here. As now Ari is moving left and right. They're looking towards Whiteborn here on the Muerta. And Samel's going to be able to close in the gap. He's got the damage. He should be able to bring down this Muerta. But okay, Pure actually coming back in for seconds here. Much like a Hobbit. Wants to get that second breakfast going. 13 seconds remaining on the Chemical Rage as now Ghost pops the BKB. And just TP's out. Axe though, not around, but they do have the Skull Basher from Pure. They will cancel the TP. And Ghost is in so much trouble here. Pure gets the Chemical Rage, and now Ghost, he is history. NIGMA. It all started with them finding the axe, but... And 33 will have his in about 190 gold. Illusory Orb reveals where NIGMA position is there. Smoke times out. BZM no blinks in. He straight went into the Aether, and they commit the black hole and they get the kill. Oh no, Tundra, that's not how they wanted to start the fight. BZM thought he was being cheeky, but instead he just might have lost Tundra this Roshan. As now Pure actually looking towards the backline. Swines 2 with the concoction. They finish off the job. They take down one. Toby is dead. Mind Control soon to be next as Pure whacking away on the Tin Man. He will take out the Clockwork, but does take him quite some time. White Monster alive, controlling up the Void Spirit. The axe is up as well. Goes slow to a crawl. He just needs to dispel that battle hunger. He will do so, but Pure finds an opening. Ghost might just end up dying, and indeed he does. Oh, NIGMA Galaxy, they thought they had Tundra by the hip. It's the other way around. 33, come on, man. Misses the call. That's okay. They're still going to find the kill. Pure's going to get there with the concoction. Triple kill for him. Give this man the Ultra. Oh, wait a second. Samel, he does have a stat, but he got silenced by the calling. Oh, that just sucks. Very unlucky, Samel. Ari looking for the Hex next on the Bounty Hunter. Hellscream going to be spotted out with the track. Pure brewing up the concoction. Hellscream probably knows his fate is sealed, but actually Pure is going to go on to the Jakiro instead, who's got the Ghost Scepter, so he takes no damage coming in from the concoction. BZM drops the Dream Coil. Mind Control commits the BKB, but he might just end up dying here. He gets off the black hole before he falls, but the axe spins despite being pulled by a literal black hole. How on earth does that make sense? I don't know, but this is Dota. And that's what the axe does, as beautiful concoction once again catching out the Hellscream Clockwork. He's in some trouble. And once again, 33 with the freshly picked up Blink Dagger finds a two-man call. And it's 4 dead for the side of NIGMA Galaxy. Ghost is all by his lonesome. And Tundra, they've done it. NIGMA Galaxy, they had a very impressive performance in game number 1 off of the back of Mind Control, but I'm not sure what this is going to do here. Pure already brewing up the concoction, and he's going to go in. It's going to land out onto 2. BZM is going to be found here, but it's not worth it if you end up losing the Gyrocopter, who's got no buyback. And indeed, he will fall. That's Ghost dead for 98, and that just might be game. Unless Mind Control, he's got the Refresher Orb at the ready. He will pop it. It's got the BKB Black Hole to work with as well, but Tundra are well aware. Still have some PTSD lingering from that game 1 as Samel. He's going to go in to try and create that space, create enough chaos, but now he's been coiled up in the Muerta. The Deadshot flies through along with the help of that Dream Coil. It's going to get snapped, but Mind Control goes in. 2-man Black Hole out onto BZM and Ari. They're going to find the Bounty Hunter and the Pug, but Pure's still alive and he's leading this fight up. They're going to find Void Spirit first. They're going to take out the Jakiro and the Clockwork next, and Mind Control is left by himself without a Black Hole, without a PKB. And Samel's going to drop the double Gs. The only thing that was left to do was to call this game, and they're done. Tundra will take the series 2-1. Very good game coming out from the side of Tundra.